I don't know what happened, but we back. I don't know. I think I got like interrupted or something. I don't know, but it just be getting on my nerves. All right. So I am back. What happened? Okay, we back, y'all. We back. I be getting interrupted when I be on this live. Lord, it just went black. I don't know what happened. I think I had a call or something coming through, and then when a call comes through, y'all know it interrupt the live. So we straight. I just be having to tell people, just text me, bro. Clarissa Lopez Z. Mossman, what you okay? So Mossman, thank you, Cherry Williamson. Mossman, what was you saying? Like, you don't understand the obsession with Cardi, or are you talking about Nicki? Which one was you talking about? But I'm about to read to y'all some of this stuff that was going on as far as the receipts I was sent. Cause they saying that now with some stuff going on, even with the Ra Ali part of this. Okay, so Giovanni, let me see what you're saying, love. I gotta give you a chance. Okay, Cardi turned her own fans off. All they gotta do is disagree with her one time, and she's calling them hoes, MNS, and telling them to get off my D, etc. That's what we was also talking about. It could have been like a deranged fan or something that could have leaked or been obsessed with Cardi, because Cardi got to look at it from, it could have been a barb, it could have been a deranged fan that really like her, and something could have happened with that. But this is crazy. I'm just not in agreement with nobody. Like, some of the stuff that they're saying, like, y'all, I don't even really like repeating this stuff. But the stuff like this quote right here really got underneath my skin. It really pissed me off. Cause it's like I like, I like both of them. I think they both have okay music and that sort of thing. But when they said right here, blank culture's ugly A, I'll run that beat over, that really had me pissed the freak off, because that's somebody's child. And I may not be like a fan of Cardi B or Nicki Minaj, but this is going too far. And even it may not have been Nicki Minaj just could have some deranged fans. Even if she made a statement saying, even if she made a statement saying that, hey, y'all should not be out here doing this. So the receipts that I was sent last night, and Hennessy on her page was like 10 different looks, and my looks all kill. Outfit Fashion Nova. And then there's a person, I don't know if this is Ra Ali's page, but it say, keep playing with me, you dumb B, and I'ma rag you like I did your sister. And then I don't know if these are people on fan pages, and somebody is like, there's a whole video of you snorting coke off of something, off of a peen or something. And then Hennessy says, as Styly fans, my mother got her by who, haha, child, please. Y'all barbs obsessed with us, and y'all stay making up lies. How cute. What do you worried of? What, like, I guess she's trying to say, what are you worried about? You mad we doing good? And so somebody is saying, at Hennessy Carolina, somebody named Chung Sway 12 said, no, you are obsessed with Nicki. You are making up lies about facelifts. You said she was acting like a crackhead on the Shade Room when the post wasn't even about her. Alexa play good form by the queen of rap or whatever. And so basically, there's another person named Rihanna Nicki, like, these are fan pages, but they on Hennessy's page or something like that. They going back and forth with Hennessy Carolina. The other person is like, sis trying to look like Nicki the ninja. And then Hennessy is going back and forth with them saying, I was born with my face. Meanwhile, B's out here looking with stiff A facelifts. Oh my God. So then the person comes back at Hennessy Carolina and is like laughing my A off. Sis, you sound dumb as F. I don't know why y'all dummy in the public eyes. Y'all need to go because y'all ruining everything for the culture. So they really like out here trying to like attack these people. Okay, let me come to the comments, y'all. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm reading, and I promise you, I'm not slow when I'm reading. But y'all know how people text and all of that, so you trying to make sure you saying the right thing, all while trying to not curse. No, Cardi fans be trying to tell her what's best for her, and she don't like that, and go off on them, and all of a sudden they hate her. A lot of people that don't like Cardi are not Barb's at all. Okay, so Giovanni, that's the same thing Daryl was saying. It could have been a deranged Barty fan that was mad that Cardi could have chumped them off or something. That could have decided they wanted to leak a Cardi number or something. She's a baby. Nicki should have Cameron be like, I don't like the chick either, but keep the baby out of it. She could have tweeted something. She knows what's happening. Ra Ali. Okay. The same people, Red Feather Gotti 313 says the same people that say Cardi should not be responded are the same people that will go back and forth in the comments on social media and on YouTube to defend their stance. The pot calling the kettle black. Well, listen, I understand anybody, you know what I'm saying? Why is my screen? I understand anybody saying what they got to say on behalf of their child. Because if people are sending messages like that, I would be pissed off too trying to address people about my fam if they was doing that. You know, what I was just reading. On this particular topic, I believe that anyone could have leaked the number unless... Hold on, where did the comment go? They have actual proof Nicki did it. Still hashtag Team Cardi, though. People need to get a grip. Okay, Alexis Laney says people need to get a grip. This is exactly what's happening. Ooh. Oh, I ain't gonna read all that. People idolize these individuals and celebrities, encourage this crap. Mossman for real says no, Cardi can't talk about a woman's dead baby. Oh, and then get mad when people talk about yours. That's not being consistent. Okay. How the hell did they get Cardi number? Jasmine, that's what I want to know. Somebody who had access, regular people ain't having access to a celebrity's phone number. So somebody from the inner circle, somebody who knows somebody, and of course, if you worked with that person before, you probably had that number. It has to be somebody that's in that inner circle that number got out some type of way. All these barbs of Miss React says it's all these barbs of Nicki's is disgusting. Like Nicki, cause she's just bitter, miserable, just like them. Half of them can't. Ooh, you going hard. It's still it shouldn't be still going because I closed it in the control room. Hold on. I hope they not on the other live. Cause that one is closed down. And I shut it down in the control room. So nobody should be in that other one. Oh my God. Why is this one still? Well, no, it's still saying it's I don't know. This is the new live. So it shouldn't be. The other one is processing. So that one was streamed 11 minutes ago. So it's two of them. I'll just, you know what? I'll change the picture to one of them when I get off, though. Thank you so much. Is it Keisha Jackson? Thank you. Let me see. I would hope they still not on the other one because the other one is shut down. It's closed. Oh my God. Y'all saying that Hennessy need to go chill? Oh my God. Yeah, Marcella Warren. I think too. Watch the camp because her song was leaked early. Now your phone number, something going on, and I don't know. You know, it's always stories about people who be working with celebrities, and sometimes they're kind of disgruntled. Sometimes you said Facebook gives up the address. Honey, people need to shut down their Facebook, honey, because I'm telling you, somebody tried to stalk me via this internet, so people do be getting disgruntled trying to do too much. And that's why I'm like, I kind of like chill back from even like associating with certain people on the internet because it's like it gets too much. Marcella, what happened to Kevin Hart? As soon as Nicki made an example of Baby Stormy, the fans thought it was okay and took it a step further. You said maybe that D hairstylist dropped that number? We don't know who could have dropped the number, but honey, obviously it's getting real. Okay, so then I received a screenshot and it says Hennessy Carolina with her little verification check. It says you did delete your comment. You thought twice. Security did that goofy A-ish because your friend wouldn't do ish. You tried to swing on my sister and patience ran down on your A. You ain't rag-ish. Rag me in person, B. You bees ain't tough. You bees do this ish for entertainment. I'm with all the ish right now. So Ra Ali clapped back and said, I didn't delete anything and you know that. It's very much still there unless you deleted it. I don't play on this internet with you. You seen your big sis when she got home. You know what's up. You next. Whoa, I don't know, but this is getting crazy. This is getting crazy. Ra Ali done got involved with this too. Like all I'm seeing is just like the whole situation just a Capricorn, nay, you better say it. Or I don't know if it's nine, but correct me if I'm wrong, love. But you telling straight facts. A 35-year-old telling a 22-year-old, you next. I have several friends, colleagues, and families connected to the industry. People run their mouths like crazy. It's hard to know who did what. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Somebody who had her number in the inner circle had to have gotten this out some type of way. I don't know. Maybe a disgruntled employee. You know, she did have a makeup artist and people that was upset. And, you know, Cardi B is a strong-minded person and she does leak all of her feelings out on the internet. And maybe she could have said something and pissed somebody off and they decided, like, I'm going to get that B. So I don't know. Whoever did it, they don't like her. And it's just, I believe it could be a deranged Barb, or just somebody. You said one of Offset's, ooh! You said one of Offset's whores called her. Okay, I'm finna go to the Jasmine brand right now. Let me get on Instagram so I can read the tea. Hold up, babe. I gotta read the tea. Jasmine brand. All right. Let me go ahead and go over here. So Hennessy put this post up, and this is on the Jasmine brand. I will be putting the links to this article down below on both of the lives because our first live got cut off, y'all. But this is crazy. It says, first of all, this is the last time I'm addressing this ish. She had my sister's number, and when Jason Lee and Mariah Lynn addressed their issues with both or their numbers got leaked too. The only person with their number was her homegirl. How come I'm addressing them and my number haven't gotten leaked? Because none of them have it. Y'all not gonna keep doing blanked up ish behind the scenes and we supposed to stay shut about it. It's one thing to get harassed on the internet, but to be giving out people's personal numbers, it's another thing. Especially because some people are sick in the head with nasty intentions. Grown A women acting like teenagers. Honey, it is real on the internet today. So the fans is like, I am Cardi B and I don't agree with nobody life getting threatened, child or adult, but your sister started this ish. Keep her in the heights, sis. It's not a good look. P.S. Bickenhead is my jam. This is crazy. Somebody said, honestly, they are the ones turning this into a bigger issue. That's why bigger celebs ignore fan bases. You can't only get with the good fame. You know how many trolls are so happy they're giving energy to this and it's visibly affecting them. They are loving it. Fame, it comes with the bad. You want the money, so you will have to deal with it. Let me just explain something. Don't nobody have to deal with nobody giving out their personal number. Have a seat. No, even if you're a celebrity, you're still entitled to your privacy on some level. I don't know where people get off, but they're entitled to their personal phone number. They don't, the world doesn't have to know their personal phone number or all of that information. And also, it still doesn't give people the right to try to threaten a baby. Like that's a no. Like you're a horrible human being doing that. Like I don't understand why people don't understand that. But it's one thing for it to be Cardi, Nicki beefing. Why are you involving a kid? That's where you're taking it too far for me. Like that's no. Now, woo, y'all out here. I'm listen, y'all out here throwing the whole tree. Whoo! Y'all done threw the whole baptism bucket on somebody right now. Y'all just said shh. Oh my god, I'm cracking up about what y'all talking about. Oh my god, y'all mentioning Hunts Point in the Bronx. Y'all are ruthless. Y'all know what y'all doing in these streets. No one, yes, Don Von Von 81 says no one gets to invade people's lives like that. A baby has nothing to do with the drama. Exactly. Leave people kids out of that. So oh God, the barbs is showing up. Ooh. Yes. And though for those of you who did not hear the threats, somebody said this also, and I hate even reading these, but this is what was posted on this article, and also Hennessy was posting this stuff up. Hey B, I was texting to tell you that your address and everything was leaked, and we coming to find you and your daughter. We ain't resting till we kill. And they talking about her daughter. I'm not gonna say that little girl name because I believe that life and death is in the power of the tongue. And I pray to God that the little girl is protected because it's evil people out here in these streets. And then they proceeded to call Cardi a dumb bee. We gonna put more than a knot on your head this time, and they called her a cunt. So this is just a raggedy shame. So people are all on Jasmine brand saying, telling Cardi, I am Cardi, don't let the clown queens peasants get to you. And then also like people are really just sad. Okay, if it is social media, just if it's social media, then why y'all not keeping it social media? Why y'all coming for a kid? And I don't even like Cardi B like that. You know what I mean? But it's like, dag, why are y'all coming for a kid, threatening to kill a kid, and it's talking about, oh, it's social media? No, you taking it past social media. That's what I'm thinking too. Like people take these celebrities way too seriously and be out here trying to do dirty work for celebrities instead of just chilling. Because bottom line, you will get charges for terroristic threats on the internet and you could face up to 12 years. I mean, not 12 months in jail and also fines. Like for what? Because you like Nicki Minaj or you don't like Cardi or whatever your situation is. It's not that serious. Well, Nico, you have to take people threats seriously because let me tell you something. Let me tell anybody something. A girl was up here running her mouth on this YouTube, threatening me and all kind of stuff. I said, sweetie, you gonna go to jail because I'm not going to keep it on the internet. I'm going to get you. You're going to get arrested. So I just got up here to, get y'all. It's all fun and games, but then people want to, all fun and games. And yes, you don't have the money for the lawyers like they do. Exactly. You sitting there trying to pop off for Nicki Minaj, honey. Nicki Minaj, that's life. Her Chanel somewhere, and you sitting there and figure out what happened. Because you can't go to jail. Actually dumb enough to go out here. And, it is. And then people are crazy. Like, especially, I told y'all, I think I told y'all before, the girl was stalking me on social media, and YouTube gave me all of her information if I wanted to go forth and prosecute her for doing what she was doing. It's called a certain type of internet stalking, when you harass people on the internet. Like, it's cyberbullying and it's some other stuff. Like, there's laws depending on whatever states you live in. And you could spend 12 months in jail for that. You could have, like, it's $1,000, over $1,000 fines. I think it's like $1,000 to $5,000. Like, it's not worth it just because you like a celebrity. And yeah, exactly. Nicki Minaj ain't bailing their person out. Oh, they ain't bailing nobody out. So y'all need to keep that stuff and chill. Cause if they could prove it was you, it's just no. And then people are stupid. You're not anonymous on the internet. You have an IP address. Unless you some type of cool hacker where you just able to, like, hide your IP address, and even still, they can cover your IP address even if you use a VPN or something to hide it. So just chill. It's not that serious. If you like Nicki or if you like Cardi, let it stay like that. You said them cell towers will tell on you. Exactly. But we've seen celebrities and their stalkers have went to jail for stalking celebrities. I think it was Sandra Bullock or somebody that had to hide in their house because somebody broke into their house. Okay, Jennifer Ash says, be careful who you want to run up on people because people are scared. They shoot first and ask questions once you're shot or dead. Be cool, fool. You cannot ignore nobody's threats. I don't even play them games like, oh, it's just the internet. Somebody have some crazy stuff to say, I'm going to the authorities on you. So it ain't even, I'm not playing no games. And I literally had my team go and tell her, like, sweetie, like, if you continue this, you're going to jail. So, and then YouTube also restrained the person and was like, I guess, I don't know what they told her or whatever, but she just went away. And I was like, thank God, because don't nobody have time. But I was gonna make time to do what I needed to do to protect my family and my privacy. I don't play those type of games. Like, you could not like me or whatever, but when you go, you said the thing is nobody is going to the police. Exactly. I be putting that little sticky note right in front of the daggone camera and all that. I don't play them. Especially, y'all know y'all jamming at home and you may not be clothed and stuff. It's no. It's one thing Nicki and Cardi fighting and that sort of thing, but leave that to those people. Don't involve children and threatening to kill people and kids. That's a no. That's unacceptable. It's just no. Honey, I seen Sky, and I love me some Sky from Black Ink. Sky will fight a dude. Like, I love me some Sky. Exactly. People do not be they go to before they go to jail. And honestly, that's how a lot of people end up in jail because they don't think. You know what I mean? They just do. They think it because they're on their cell phone that it's just some anonymous be like, no, sweetie, you're triangulating on a cell phone tower. You have a internet address. Okay, especially if you have iPhone is gonna give it all away. So you might as well hang it up. If you have iPhone is telling people all information they need. Okay, so Miss React said it's funny how Cardi B fans go at Nicki and these bars. These bars go at Cardi and her family. Cardi B fans go straight to the source. Nicki Minaj fans go around security. I'm done. Their thoughts don't go that far. Honestly, honey, like, let me see. I'll look it up for y'all right now to tell y'all how much time a person could get. Okay. So criminal threats, right, y'all? A criminal threat involves one person threatening someone with physical harm. The threat must be communicated in some way, though it doesn't necessarily have to be verbal. A person can make a threat through email, text message, or even through nonverbal body language, such as gestures or movements. However, some states require written or verbal threats, and in those states, gestures are not enough. So it depends on what type of state that you're in. So the penalties for this, a court can impose several possible penalties on someone who is convicted of making criminal threats depending on the state. A criminal threat can be charged as a misdemeanor or felony offense. So it is a felony because that's what I was trying to remind the person who was cyber stalking me and doing all that crazy stuff. Like, it's a felony, boo. Don't play because I'm not the one. So while felony offenses are more serious than misdemeanors, either of them can basically result in incarceration. So it just really depends on how far the person decides to go with their threats. So you could go to prison or jail. Anyone convicted of making a criminal threat faces a substantial time in jail or prison. So misdemeanor conviction can result up to a year in county jail, like 12 months. While felony convictions can oppose 5 years or more. In some instances, a terroristic threat can result in a sentence that lasts decades. So please be aware that when you are online writing stuff, you need to be cool with that. Like, be cool. Do not be out here trying to fight other people's battles and get yourself hemmed up. So the fines for this is the fines for making criminal threats, also depending on the state and the circumstances of the case. A misdemeanor might bring a fine up to $1,000. Though it is possible to be more in some situations, but felony convictions can have fines that exceed up to $10,000. You can also be put on probation, and probation can typically last 12 months, during which time you must comply with specific probation conditions, common conditions including maintaining employment, asking the court or your professor's permission before you move or leave the state, and not committing any more crimes. So it's definitely a serious situation. But if it's a fight between Nicki and Cardi, then it's Nicki and Cardi. You know what I'm saying? But when you're threatening somebody and you're leaking their personal information and disseminating their personal information and then threatening to kill them and their kid, that's a different situation. Two people fighting, that's a misdemeanor going back and forth because they're both going back and forth. Like, Nicki Minaj ain't innocent. She putting out stuff on Queen Radio. Cardi doing her thing on wherever she doing it at. But when you threaten a kid, like, neither one of them is innocent because they both been going back and forth with each other, trying, Cardi throwing shoes and Nicki on Queen Radio. But when you got fans threatening a kid, you know what I mean? That's just out of hand. You said Nicki has been co-signing this mess on Twitter. Well, you be seeing that she be liking stuff and all kind of stuff, and I think it's just like, I would just stay away from that type of stuff because people always, they'll gaslight you. They'll be around when you want to do all this crazy stuff, but they ain't nowhere when it's time to pay that bill, put money on that them books or nothing else, or to come and get you up out of jail. So it's just best to just chill. Now we don't know if Nicki actually has something to do with this or what, but it's just very interesting that Ra Ali is now going back and forth with Hennessy, and Ra Ali is friends with Nicki Minaj. So I don't know where this is gonna go, but this is definitely not looking good. Yeah, like why are they threatening the baby? The baby has nothing to do with any of this. This is a little ratchet. Like, leave the baby alone. But it's like, also, the thing that be getting me. Okay, I'm starting to. People must be getting on this live though. But they trying to make Cardi react physically on a fan. You think she gonna act? I don't know. Think that some stuff behind the scenes, because Hennessy, and I don't think nobody will shoot at you or try if you haven't been doing stuff to them. So I don't believe that Nicki Minaj is innocent. I think that it's been some stuff going on between them for some time. I think Cardi needs to just base the legal route, because it's obvious that people is trying to get Cardi B jammed up. And that's why they making the threats against her daughter and that sort of stuff, because the daughter is what had her throw them shoes at what's her face? Nicki Minaj. That's right. That's why what I say about TK, she better stop when she running somebody. Exactly. The winos will be right over there to swoop that up. But they might not be nowhere to be found, honey, when stuff go down in the streets. And how can Nicki be to blame for what the Barbs do? And again, a person can like whatever post or tweet they want. But what I'm saying is, if you're a person who you're saying that you are not in agreement with people talking about kids and all that other stuff, or you're not in agreement with certain stuff, then why would you be liking certain stuff that you know is going to gaslight it? So if you're messy and you're liking certain stuff, then you know that what pettiness leads to. I mean, 50 Cent is petty all the time liking stuff, but at least 50 Cent, what I love about him is he own it. He be like, yeah, I liked it. I said it. You know what I mean? But it's like, don't throw stones and then be trying to run and hide and play victim. Because obviously a person is not just trying to throw shoes at you for no reason. And trying to run it down on you for no reason. Exactly. Let Nicki Minaj handle her own beef and leave that alone. It don't matter that what she choose to do. Cardi, I don't believe either one of them are like totally innocent on each side. You know what I mean? But I really think that this all started because um I think that this all started from Nicki kind of feeling insecure about her time coming to a close in rap. And not saying like it's coming to a close because she's just, how people are saying that she's washed. It's just that every female rapper comes to the time where they have to retire and somebody else gets the spot. Like once you're 30 something, they retire you because you're no longer able to have that sex appeal that's going to sell. You're not going to be able to be marketable to the 20-year-olds in the club and they winding and doing all that little stuff in the club. That's not you anymore. Cardi is that person right now, and it's like you had your chance, and now it's like I think that there was beef from that. Yeah, Cardi got about maybe like a few more years on it. Cause I mean, but it's not because washed up. It's just that because when you get older, they have to be able to sell that sex appeal to a younger group of people. And I'm 27 and people, the younger people call me old. So it's like When you start getting older, it's not a bad thing. It's just how you transition to do a new thing. And I think that Nicki Minaj has accomplished a lot in rap. She's accomplished a lot that a lot of female rappers have not accomplished in their time period in rap. And I think that she should just take that and move in a positive direction instead of letting this insecurity and this beef with Cardi B just drag her down, because it's like you don't put out music, nobody really talking about the music, everybody is just talking about the beef and this dumb stuff. Yeah, just pass the throne down gracefully. Like you could still be a queen. You could still be a queen. Just hand the crown to somebody else. Just pass the torch. You've had like Lil Kim, you see Lil Kim. Lil Kim is like very embracing of other female artists. You see Remy Ma is very embracing of upcoming female artists and all kind of stuff. Oh well, happy birthday, Tia. Let me see. I know this is off subject, but did you hear about? Ooh, oh my God. I don't listen. I don't know nothing about that right now. I be trying not to be messy when it comes to this. I only like to report on the situations that's monumental regarding this whole YouTube drama stuff. But that's crazy. But a lot of people, it's like, I don't know, because a lot of people talking about other people calling other people names, but I heard people calling Michelle A.T. Ellie and Gary Coleman, and I didn't think that that was nice at all. So a lot of people be calling, different people names. I don't be getting into all of that. Like, I might say, like, a person got toxic energy, but it's true, though. Like, it's not like it's something like you're going by their appearance or something. It's just that when you lie, it's just toxic. Even in the word, it says that, it's not good to lie. You know what I mean? So that's the only problem that I had with the particular YouTuber. Not even like I had anything against her, period. It's just that why are you just lying? Okay, so I mean, Nicki pushing 40, rapping is a young woman's game. It's bordering on disgusting to be twerking on stage when you pushing 40. Red feather guy. ah. Okay, let me see. I had to unsubscribe who had subbies who are messy and telling her, woo. We talking about this because this is main news. I don't know why people, if you don't want to watch, don't watch. Like you don't have you used your energy to click on the video and then you talking trash. It makes no sense. Don't watch. There's plenty of people that is talking peace, coconut grease, and whatever else they're talking about on YouTube. It's so many channels on YouTube that you could click on. Zara, what you mean that you late? Girl, Rose blanket mad. She is not no next rapper on the rise. She need to hang it up herself. She was still twerking on that wherever she was at in that forest, that beach. She was still twerking. Like, give it up. Like, not to say that you can't be an attractive woman at 40 or 30, because of course, when I'm 30, I don't age. So I'm the age that I am now, and I still look like a teenager. So I age very slowly. Like I feel like I get younger almost. And then when I don't have on makeup, I look super young. So literally, it's nothing wrong with like getting older though. Like it's nothing wrong with that. I don't understand why people just can't be classy about it though. Like you just need to just accept the fact that you may need to focus on different things, because right now Nicki just looks like a bully to a lot of people, and I'm not calling her a bully. I'm saying that's how it's being portrayed because of all of this dumb stuff that is now. You had a legacy of, a long catalog of hits and different things, and it's now being overshadowed by all of this beef with Cardi. It's like, Patricia Boyd, you gotta go in your notifications and hit all notifications. Like it says options. When you click the notification bell, it says options. And you have to hit all, because if you don't, it will default and be like occasional notifications. Anyone remembers Coachella performance of Cardi? Those dancers on that pole had 100% talent, no joke. Oh, B and Riri can actually twerk. Yes, she is a bully until Remy checks her. She really ain't want no smoke with Remy Ma. Remy Ma is not to play with. The number on Cardi's bio doesn't go through. It's meant for bookings. No celebrity will leave their number out there for all to see. You said Nicki could never. I'm done. Y'all are roasting. It's like when Nicki twerks, it's like two concrete blocks. There's just two concrete blocks that's attempting to move, and they just don't. You said Nicki can't twerk because her A don't move. No more silicone. Done ceased. Oh my god. It's like two concrete blocks attempting to move. And then it's just like when she be on the ground, it just, it's not a good look. Exactly. Didn't she call that girl Gary Coleman? Who? Okay, so let me see. Aaron Ron. Let me see if I could find him. Let me see. Let me go to his channel. Okay, they don't need to take my block feature off so where I have to go all the way to somebody's channel though. I hate having to do all of this. Like, cause it takes time out of the live. Like, but he's blocked though. We're back though. Okay, so let me see. Orpa G, thank you. Please, people in the chat room, let's not turn this into, oh God. Thank you for that, Miss Reacts. Let me see. I'm trying to read these comments, y'all. The thing be going so fast. Dang. How is your viewer count since YouTube shut down? It's been very weird since YouTube shut down. It has been very weird. I had to like uninstall the app and do all of this other stuff, but it's definitely been very weird since YouTube shut down. So I don't know if that was because of that, but you said she gonna throw her back out with all that struggle twerking. Okay, wait. I think it's. Oh, that's why I couldn't get no notifications. Y'all gotta go back in. If you trying to get notifications for the channel, you have to go in your notifications. Why am I stuck on this screen? I'm back. You have to notifications and click, and then now I'm seeing all this the things because it was moving on. And now I'm back. But you have to go in the notifications, all notifications, because it's automatically when you click the bell gonna be like notifications. Okay, so you said keep an eye on your views. The moment you see it way off, make sure you speak up. Thank you, Kibra. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Make sure you go and like this video. Thank you, Miss Reacts. Okay, it is all. So, do I need to do a do or something? Message YouTube and make sure that they know you are aware that you're watching your channel. There's 138 people in the chat room and only 3 people like this video. Oh, Miss React saying, can y'all please like the video for me? Thank you. Well, I noticed that the notifications wasn't going out because I'm like, what's going on? This is crazy, y'all. I want to know, like, let me go back to Jasmine Brand because, oh my gosh. So they telling Nicki Minaj, at this point, Nicki Minaj, they are slandering your name with no receipts. I'm sick of these bees. So they talking about Cardi and Hennessy. And, you know, you got the Barbs on here saying, I don't get it. Your sister claims she out here winning and y'all still won't shut the blank up. Go away and take your sister with your gutter snipes. Oh, this is crazy. So it says here an alleged screenshot has leaked online showing Cardi B may have had her cell phone attached to her account momentarily around the time. And hashtag Nicki Minaj fans were sending death threats to hashtag culture. Do you believe Nicki leaked her number or was her number there already? So some people saying just change your number with the blank. I don't know what to believe, y'all. I don't know. Like, I don't know if Nicki Minaj did this, but I hope that that's not the case. But Nicki does nice things like donate, so she could have had that good girl thing. But look at who she truly is. Listen to Queen Radio. Okay. Did y'all see that girl from Brooklyn? Oh, thank you for the donation, love. Let me see. I didn't even see it because I was T. Marshall. Thank you so much for that donation, love, and I appreciate you so much. Okay, so DT says the number wasn't there, and she said she has changed her number several times. Wow. Barbs are in the chat. Hennessy hardly ever posts. As soon as she does, the Barbs attack her. I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of seeing both of the names in the headlines because it's like I want to hear the music. I just want to hear the music. Thank you, Mark 1987. I just want to hear the music. I want, like, listen. Cardi B's Money song is doing well. You know what I mean? Even though, despite it being leaked, people still, you know, I seen them Millie rocking in the street. My thing is, it's too, people are doing way too much. Okay, if you like Cardi, listen to Cardi. If you like Nicki, listen to Nicki. It's just going too far. Right, the only person I'm going to ride like that for is the Most High God. I'm not about to be sending nobody no threats and all that. That is a no. It's not worth it. It's not worth your freedom. It's not worth your peace, your sanity. And like I said, I just read them charges. It could go anywhere from a misdemeanor. Thank you, Ronell. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Ronell, for that donation, love. I really appreciate y'all. Their names is getting on my last. Okay, Lady Royal, you going hard. It's getting on my last nerves. I just honestly, it's just like sometimes it's like I do get it. Like I get where people is coming from, like with the whole, you know, you got to sometimes ignore certain stuff. But I could see Cardi reacting. Like sometimes I'd be like, okay, Cardi is reacting to this. Like she could have just left that alone. Then sometimes I feel like she does have the right to speak out when people is slandering, you know, or you said you just want to. Okay, so G says, "Girl, please." Period. When she was on that show, it has nothing to do with Nicki. So please stop making everything about. Well, I'm not making everything up because I don't have no evidence that if Nicki did that or not. I'm just saying it could have been a deranged Cardi fan, it could have been a deranged Barb, or it could have been anybody, you know? Mystery Acts, I'm making you a moderator. Oh, because I'm just saying, like, Giovanni, I'm saying, listen, I don't know who did it. Because it could have been somebody in her camp that was too loose lips with her number, or a disgruntled employee. But I'm just saying, when it gets to the point where kids is threatened, we need to chill out with all this. Okay, so somebody's, is this blessed to be me? Exactly. Nicki needs to drop some songs. These two are on two different waves, like Eve and Missy. Like, people like them for different reasons, you know? Like, they like, Cardi for reasons, Nicki for reasons. But it just seems like because Nicki's time is coming to a close, and it's not coming to a close like she will not be infamously known for in rap. It's just like everybody has their 15 minutes of fame. Not and Nicki had a long run because there was no other competition for so long. For so long. And now, people, they want a fresh face. The same with, okay, Nick Cannon on Wildin' Out. Y'all know it was the OGs like Tim De La Ghetto and Carlos. They're not returning to the new seasons because I guess they're giving newer people a chance on the show. And what I like that Tim De La Ghetto said was basically he was saying, it's good, fresh face and, giving other people an opportunity to, showcase their talent. I had a good run. I'm go and focus on other things. I want to take my comedies to the next level. Which that's what Nicki could have said. Instead, like, we haven't heard really nothing much about the music because the music hasn't even really been listened to because all of this is overshadowing the music and everything else. Which I don't really listen to Nicki Minaj or Cardi B, but I'm just saying, like, for the people that do, because I honestly feel like, So Giovanni says the thing is Cardi makes people hate her. Why they ain't going at Nicki with death threats? People tell her we love you, Cardi, but Offset no good. She says B suck my D, we good. Oh. Okay, so Rose says I know this is off topic, but I would like someone to talk about XXX Tentacion supposed confession. It's terrible that they want to slander his name. He never hit her. Dormis live went to work has proof. Okay. Maybe y'all talk about that on the live another time. Let me see. New 279 says finally caught you. Just watched your other video anyway. Hey Britt, how's your day? I am doing well on this Sunday. I'm just chilling, relaxing, checking in with y'all to see what's up. It really didn't feel like a Sunday to me. It feels like a weekday. Like, exactly. Dude is already gone on to the glory, and if he's gone on to the glory, it just seems like people need to let it go. They need to let it go, let him live his, he's not even, nothing in this world is concerning to him now. Yeah, I can look into it. Let me see. Nicki's album went platinum. She's the first female rapper to do so in less than 2 months. Okay. I like you, the new song she's in. Okay. Thank you, Rose. In another field, can you call yourself the best and not actually compete? Nicki was privileged in a lot of ways, whether she wants to acknowledge it or not. She was winning because she was the winner by default for a lot of years because a lot of the other females were doing other things, married and off in another country. Foxy Brown was legendary and was at the point where she had legal issues and all kind of stuff where she no longer was connecting with the younger audience. Little Kim was, doing her thing and doing other stuff. So it's like Nicki Minaj for a long time period when Young Money and Cash Money was winning all the awards and everything was, focused. She was winning because there was no other female artist. But now there's Cardi. Now we're seeing a resurgence of a lot of female artists. You got like Cardi, Cash Doll. There's the other girl who did that challenge, Bree Steves. Just all different types of female rappers that are now starting to get shine. You know what I mean? So, I told you I like Asian Doll. I'm not messing with Cuban Doll at this point because okay, bye Mark. I'm not messing with Cuban Doll at this point because they trying to allege that Cuban Doll had something to do with Rocky Bad and whatever happened with that situation. But I'm not messing with Cuban Doll no more after that. Like, you doing too much. If she really has something to do with what happened to Rocky Bad. All the females had the same chances Nicki had. Nicki to Young Money, Kim. Well, let's be for real. Little Kim is the blueprint for all of these mainstream poppy uh rappers that are female. Little Kim is the way. I'm not saying that there wasn't other popping female rappers, but Little Kim did what a lot of female rappers were not able to do. Little Kim crossed over into that fashion industry and she did the pop crossover thing, and that's what gave Nicki Minaj and all these other female rappers an avenue to do what they're doing on such a large scale. They would have been able to do it with Little Kim, but Little Kim was going through that whole situation with Junior Mafia and her having to go to jail and that sort of stuff she was dealing with. So by the time Little Kim got out of jail and all that other stuff was worked out, she was way too old at that point. But imagine what would have happened if Lil Kim never had that situation with the Junior Mafia situation, and you know, she achieved way more success than what she did. I think that they just basically just took that what they saw the possibilities were for Little Kim, and they just allowed Lil Kim to co-sign Nicki. You know what I mean? Nicki kind of had her own style, but they still kind of mixed it with a little bit of Lil Kim, and then they totally just, it was only Nicki. It was only Nicki. And then honestly, Nicki Minaj has even said this. The record labels wasn't even signing at the time when Nicki Minaj was out, wasn't even signing a lot of female rappers at that time period. So it's just like Nicki Minaj, I feel like she was winning also because there's so many rappers that are female rappers that are good female rappers, but they don't have the look that the people want. How old was Lil Kim when she went to jail? And how much time did Lil Kim do in jail, though? Because you don't, here's the thing, the two things that's going to throw a wrench in your career is going to jail in the industry and kids. You know what I mean? Because it prevents you from doing, from number one, making that money for the record labels, doing your shows, all kind of other stuff. Like, they have an image for you, and that's what you have to keep promoting. Exactly. Do you know how much could happen in a year and a half? You missing and not relevant on the scene for a year and a half. Lady Royal, she wanted to take the spot. She wanted to take that spot. And once she had it, that's when you seen her with all the subbing and doing all of the stuff. Well, the look is that Barbie look. The look is that look that's universally crossover. They like the girls from New York because it has that hard choreo belief system with it. Like when girls from New York rap, you believe that they're gangster for real. Like you believe it. Exactly. Look at Lil Tay, the dude Tay K, Bobby Smurda. They was all popping, and now they in jail. And you see that Cardi is able to do the Latin crossovers and the pop crossovers and that sort of stuff. It's all about the sex. Exactly. It's a lot of good female rappers, but they don't have the look. I be seeing a lot of them like they don't have the look. Well, I'm not saying that gangster is cool, but I'm saying like if you notice, why is it that all the mainstream rappers that are really really successful female rappers, why do you think that they're from New York City? When there's female rappers that are good from a lot of places, but they don't be doing the type of stuff that Cardi is from the Bronx, New York, Lil Kim is from Brooklyn, Nicki Minaj is from Queens. And it's about the delivery. Like when I hear Cardi's music when she was on Get Up 10 and she was like, that's what I call a waist trainer. That's I believed her when she said that. Not to say that nowhere else have hard choreo females, but I think it'd be more so about the look and the hard choreoness and delivery. So what is she producing you do in your life? Because all she talking about is, but that's what they misreacts. That's what they want to promote. Exactly. Foxy Brown was from BK, but Foxy Brown also was dark skinned though. So it's just you got featureism coming into play, you got colorism coming into play, and a lot of stuff. You said anytime Nicki did a pop crossover, it was trash. Her songs are like straight. Yeah, like a lot of guys, like okay, prime example. A lot of guys have even told me like when they talk to me, it's they like hearing how I sound. Like I wish JT ain't go to jail. You want to hear more City Girls? You silly. She was dark skinned, so she bleaching. So I'm done. Miss Kenny, I'm done with you. They both getting on my nerves. Period. Grow up. Always bad. Y'all know what it is. You know, like okay. Prime example. Remy Ma is so talented when it comes to female rapping. I believe her as a gangster for real, yo. I believe that she would really crack a beat with her cell phone, really put her on FaceTime. I believe Remy Ma when she says what she says in her songs. I could picture it. It's not like prime example. They made fun of Cuban Doll. Remember in Detroit, I think what was the rapper? The rapper, Big Tay. That's the comedian from what is it, Detroit, was like, girl, you got a face full of makeup on and a lace wig. Who are you running down on? So he was kind of saying what the problem is. The problem is it's like when you have other female rappers, is do they have the look and the delivery that these other females have? Because people like that tough talk when it comes to female rappers from NYC. They like that. So it's hard. You said Foxy played herself when she started doing crazy stuff. A lot of Nicki songs that do well in the pop crossover. You right, Giovanni? You said you want a Papoose husband. I'm done. Oh, you got to get you a king in your life. I'm just tired of the like. I don't want to hear no more of the dumb like uh twerk sounding music. I'm just over it. I mean, unless it's Tyga, cause Tyga just he could make a good club song. Tyga could make a good song. That song "Taste" is my song. Yes, Lil Kim was mourning after Biggie. It's like once Biggie died, everything with him just died with him, just like Tupac. This is why hip hop was thirsty for anybody, so she became a Kim clone. You heard her say, "All right, you little Kim clone clown," or "Little buffoonery. It stops now." You heard Lil Kim on that song say that, and honey, you look at Lil Kim posters and you look at her side by side. You in the same poses, wigs, everything, like the whole career, even some of the bars. We all, but honestly, a lot of people be talking about them charts and all of that stuff. We all know that people have the potential to manipulate numbers. We all know this. They've said how you can manipulate the charts and the numbers several times. I think like Joe Budden talked about it a couple of times. I think it was like a lot of different celebrities who talk about hip hop when they start talking about those numbers. They they talk about it. You know what I mean? Hi, Queen K. Let me see. You don't miss the whole video. Timothy Barnes, what you talking about? Man, we ain't had no real R&B in a long time. We ain't had no real hip hop music in a long time. And a lot of that mess just be trash that they just, I don't know, they just be putting out trash. I don't think Remy ever really took the spot. I think that Remy, if Remy didn't go to jail, I think Remy had like so much potential to do way more than what she did. But by the time she got out of jail, she was already up in age herself. You know what I mean? She was up in age. Remy also does not have the look, you know, that they push. They push that, you know, light skinned, racially ambiguous girl that have some type of exoticness to her, that wear them lace wigs and have the New York accent and be talking that fly stuff. And Remy kind of is so hardcore that it comes off as masculine sometimes. But I like it because I like that tough talk type of music. I mean, I think Remy is just is I think she's talented. I really do. Yes, Remy does look. Remy is beautiful. I just think that the industry doesn't push a lot of different types of beautiful. You said Ra Ali doing too much. Ah. And it's just so crazy that Ra Ali was friends with Remy, and then all of a sudden now you Nicki Minaj's friend and all this other crazy stuff. And yeah, like every generation has different people that they like. Like if you able to transcend different decades, then you're really talented. Like a lot of people like Tupac. But Tupac been gone a long time, but they still know who he is. A lot of people like Aaliyah. But I was shocked when it was like a young person who did not know who Aaliyah was. I was looking from the side like, how you don't know who Aaliyah is? But then I had to realize Aaliyah been gone a long time. Okay, so T Marshall says I don't think that's the issue. I don't think she has the right production. So you don't think that Remy comes off a little bit too masculine as far as like grabbing her crotch and being aggressive? Like I think I love her. Like I love her as a rapper. I love the power behind her. It's just she doesn't have that like I don't she doesn't have that girly, feminine, sexy type of look. Shut up, quiet kid, Chris. Don't play with me. But anyway, Sheba, how you doing? Some ish while she was incarcerated and take her. Woo! Yes, I love the fact that Remy Ma is BX. Don't be laughing, Chris. That is how females act who grew up in the inner city of New York. We can't help it. I'm from New York too, but it's like I still come off as girly. Like guys still know, like I'll slap you, but I'm gonna come off girly. Like I'm gonna twirl in my little dresses and be cute. Like I'm gonna be like tough with some lace or some flowers on it. It ain't gonna be like I'm holding my crotch. Like what's good, son? I'm not gonna be. Yeah, like I'm not gonna be holding my crotch and all the rest of that stuff. I think that when guys hang out with Remy, they view her as one of the guys, and I think they view her. I think that's why a lot of male rappers they respect her because they view her as one of the guys, and it's just about having femininity and some girls just have that rough exterior, but I feel like with some polish. Yeah, I'm not saying that she's not attractive. That's not what I'm saying, y'all. I hope y'all not taking it as that. Papoose loves her, but I'm saying like as far as translating to what is it like? Men don't want to look at another man. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that she looks like a man, but men don't want to look at men like something delicate to look at. That's what I'll say. Like they don't want to see you grabbing your crotch. And I like her look now. I think that she kind of got it because her look now, she kind of feminine it, like kind of girled it up a bit. Dialed it back, girled it up a bit. And it comes off as cute, sexy, girly, playful, that's that sort of thing. I think that whoever her stylist is now is doing like a fabulous job. Not to say that she's always been beautiful, but I think that men, when they look at you, they don't. I even had to tell myself that sometimes. Like sometimes I could come off as one of the guys because I'm so rough at times. And it kind of be like making me like, let me kind of chill sometimes. But that's not every MC though. Like some of them were able to translate girliness. Like, okay, Lil Kim was talking about a lot of, fly stuff, but dudes still had fantasies about Little Kim. You get what I'm saying? They still wanted a Lil Kim poster up. Lil Kim wasn't, if she did grab her crotch, they still seen the cute little girl that they wanted to smash. Or prime example, Cardi B. Cardi B is tough, but she still has girliness to her that men would look at and be like, okay, she's sexy. Remy Ma just at first, I feel like she was trying to do a lot of sexy stuff, but it was still coming off as she was one of the guys. But I think that her style now is just yes. I feel like yes, Remy, we have finally got you to be feminine, cute, and sassy. A little, Remy is not hard on. I listen to Remy's music. I'm talking about the Remy Ma right now. Okay? Because there's been a lot of people. Even Foxy Brown was tough. But dudes still imagine hitting it. Like if you look at some of Remy's photos, and let me just show y'all what I'm talking about. Let me just show y'all what I'm talking about. Let me sit on a chair. Remy Ma like this in the photos, grabbing her crotch and stuff. Like it's like it's about etiquette as a woman, kind of. You know what I mean? It's about the etiquette. You sitting there, like in a picture of Fat Joe 50 Cent or her in a picture or a room full of dudes, she's fitting in. But she has a sexy outfit on, but it's still coming off as very hard and masculine. Even when she has on heels. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, it comes off as that. And I love Remy Ma. I promise y'all I'll listen to her music. But it's just etiquette when it comes to poses as a woman, how to sit, just stuff that girly girls do. I think that she would have a larger audience if she just But I think that's why she changed her look a little bit too. Like, I think that's why she got the stylist. Okay, so I looked it up and she had a whole episode on Snap. I believe that's the one you don't want to push. And Remy Ma all worked hard for what she got in her music. Exactly. She's very talented. She's very talented. I love her. It's just thug life. It's like I see the thug life, but I don't see the feminine side that you need to sell music as a female rapper. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you need that sex appeal. Like, I need to see the fluttery eyelashes or that flirtiness behind your eyes when you talk. Like, even Cardi sometimes, she comes off as abrasive. I guess it's like a New York girl type of thing. Cause I had to like, yeah, she's too old now to be a sex symbol now. But she was trying it. And I think that because she was locked down for so long, I wouldn't say she's childish. I just think that Remy has her views on certain stuff, and I think that because of all that she's been through, she just looks at through the lens and thinks everybody is is on that same lens. And if you're not in that same lens, you're she's gonna ask you, are you dumb if you don't view that same lens the way she does? Because when I watch her on the state of the culture, she overtalks the other people. It's like if you don't agree with her point, she's like, "Are you dumb?" and that sort of stuff. And I think that is the part of Remy that I feel like needs to be dialed back a bit because I feel like it could hold her back from stuff. I'm from the Bronx too, but I know that I have to dial back. Like if I want to do certain business, if I want to do like certain things, I can't be, talking a certain type of way, or I have to be calm and, girly to get, to get things across. I know this. Sabrina Bryant, exactly. I think she's starting to look, you know, softer, feminine, people, I'm seeing the vision, Remy. I can see it, girl. I see it. It was always there. It's just the aggressiveness has to be dialed back just a bit, y'all. Just a bit. Because it comes off like you one of the guys on the street instead of, this girl that every girl wants to be and that men fantasize about. Even though some men do like aggressive girls though. Remy in the state of the culture is the ish. That's why they got her on the show. I'm done. I like Kaya too. I like Thug Missus too. Listen, when I was younger, I was riding my bike, playing in the dirt, collecting caterpillars and all, like, getting messy. Now, when I got as a teenager and everything like that, like I started getting more girly and not wanting to do, tomboy type of stuff. But I would still talk my trash to the boys. I still would get in, fights. Men who like aggressive girls are blouses. Oh my God. Okay, so you was debating letting that sit. What you mean, Daryl? But there's nothing wrong with like having that form of aggressiveness. It's just figuring out how to hone in on it and use it. How to harness that and use it to succeed instead of coming off as strong. You know what I mean? Like the tea is just you left the tea bag in too long. It don't have that certain connoisseur to it. like that. I'm gonna be honest with you, Tosh. Oh, I feel what you're saying because I'm not a feminist and I don't really buy into the whole feminist ordeal. I just feel like, you know, I can see it from both sides. I know that men go through a lot and I know that women go through a lot, but I don't ever want to use my position to kind of undercut a man because they have their role and we have our role as women. I don't ever think it should be a point where, oh, one person is trying to be like, oh, I'm equal to you, I'm equal to you, because the bottom line is we have two different roles. And that's why you have men and women, because we have two different roles. I don't think that one is better than the other. I just think that we both have two different reasons or purposes. And in life, he has his job, I have my job. You know what I mean? So it's just working that out. And I think a lot of people go in certain directions because the foundations for a lot of the stuff that they do are not built on solid foundation. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people talk about monogamy and why it doesn't work. And I was looking at like polyamorous love last night and just seeing the craziness. This is no shade to people who are polyamorous. It just wouldn't work for me. Whatever worked for you, that's you. But I would knock somebody slam out. That's when the rough side would come out. If they decided to be polyamorous and I'm monogamous and they didn't inform me of that, I would have to knock somebody out. Hi, Minty. We ain't doing that. And I'm gonna have to block you for that too. Cause I don't like stuff like that. You gain subscribers by working for your own subscribers. Okay, but anyway. Whew, who remember Riley planning Remy's bridal shower on Love and Hip Hop? How you go from that to being Nicki friend? Exactly. That's what I was saying. Our country experiences role reversal often. Wouldn't you be putting yourself in a box, only playing a role that society? No, I'm not talking about the role that society has taught me, because if you watch my channel, you will know that I don't do what society does, because I'm a person, like I said, I believe in the most high God. And I believe that relationships fail because people are not rooted in the foundation that is God. So people get into a lot of relationships and they blame monogamy and they blame a lot of stuff for their decisions. You could get in a relationship with somebody, but maybe you didn't pray about it. And maybe that was not the person that God intended when he created the foundation of the earth. Maybe that was not the person that he intended you to be with. So when you don't pray and ask God if a person is the person that you are supposed to divinely be connected to, you create a downfall for yourself in actuality, because God grants what is called permissive will, and you are human. You have free will. You have the free will to make choices in your life for yourself. And a lot of times we base our decisions not on logical thinking, but on feelings. That person, a lot of relationships that I've even had, that person could have decided, I could have decided like, oh, I like this person because this person made me feel good. But that necessarily wasn't the the person that I needed to be with. That wasn't the person that was divinely created or made for me to be connected to. Because I believe, these are my beliefs, that we are in this world, but we are not of this world. And a lot of the things that we are taught in society are in fact a lie. And that is why we don't know how to love correctly. That is why we don't know how to be in relationships. We even define love with words that are, negative words like falling in love and I'm madly in love. All of these words are negative words that we use to even describe love. So I think, as a free thinker, because I'm a person that's a free thinker, I'm not looking at it from like a role or society's roles of, oh, women cook and stay in the house and men do this and that. I'm looking at it from, I genetically have a divine role as a woman, genetically and biologically. That is my role. I'm not looking at it from like a thing like, oh, this is what a perfect ideal woman is supposed to be. Because honestly, your relationship or the partner that you have, gender roles and stereotypes, I'm not getting into that because I may want a partner that maybe like I might date a man and he may cook better than me, but or he may do something better than I do. It's just like I don't fall into the gender roles and the stereotypes that society has. I'm just saying that as a woman, I'm certain I have limitations as a woman. I'm not about to pretend that I'm as strong as a man or that I can lift heavy unless I'm a bodybuilder and that sort of thing. And I'm not about to, try like first of all, as a black woman, I have no reason to be a feminist because that's not my battle. You get what I'm saying? That's not my battle as a feminist. Because in the history of the black culture, women were revered. Okay, we were rulers already. We were emperors, kings. We ran armies, that sort of thing. So that fight for power, that's not my fight because I've already to my man, even to my man or to the black man, they already know the power that I possess. So the fight is really not for the black woman because the black man has never really kind of viewed us as property like other types of women have been viewed by, and I'm not saying, whatever type of race, but that I don't feel like that's my fight. So I don't get into femininity and all feminist stuff and all of that. Cause listen, when I go to bed at night and I'm married, I want to be with a man at night. Like I don't want to go take out the trash and all that other stuff. I'm not about to pretend like I want to do all that just for the sake of feminine power. I could still be feminine power in my high heels and check my husband when I need to and still know the role that I'm supposed to have. Like if I'm married, I feel like my husband would be the head of the household because that's how it was intended to be. I'm the support system, and there's just some things that women are good at, and there's some things that men are good at, and there's some limitations that I have as a woman that I can't like. Okay, as for example, I can't teach a boy, like if I have a son, how to be a father because I'm not biologically designed to be a father. So therefore, that's something that the father would have to teach them. So I'm just, that's what I meant by that. I ain't mean to go off topic, y'all, but I wanted to clarify that because a lot of people think when you say you know what your role is, and it's like if I'm a police officer, I wasn't meant to be a fire truck or a firefighter. That's all I'm saying by that. Oh. But anyway, y'all, let me get off of here because we done been on here. I hope y'all had enjoyed yourself. A lot of people got on here late. You said I should ties. That'll be good. But I hope y'all enjoyed my live. I'm getting ready to get off of here. It's Brittany Chanel. You already know. Mwah. I will be back soon to do more views on the news. All right, y'all. But I appreciate y'all, and mwah. I'll see y'all later. Bye.